Bear Mountain, night, storm. Rain lashes the forest. Thunder rolls over jagged treetops. 4 college students push through mud and brush with rifles and flashlights. Charlie. Jack, you copy? I lost my guide. Jack. We're 30 meters west. Just sit tight. A scream splits the forest. The radios die. Something moves between trees. A low, guttural howl echoes. Highway day. A beat-up SUV barrels down the road. Inside, Derek, 21, anxious. Sam, 21, sharp, fearless. Cassie, Melissa, Jason, Alex. Beer cans rattle. Sam, so you've never actually been to this cabin? Derek, it's my stepdad's. That counts. They all laugh, except Sam. Gas station dusk. An old mechanic peers under the SUV hood. Mechanic, you heading up Bear Mountain? Silence. Mécanique, Condé. Fire Road 13? You don't want to go there. Alex, why haunted? The old man looks dead serious. Mechanic, if you find the cabin, stay indoors after dark. Thunder rumbles. Cabin night. The cabin stands alone, surrounded by endless forest. Wind moves through trees like whispers. Inside, music, drinking, flirting. Sam notices a framed photo on the wall. Derek's father, standing beside Derek's stepdad, Mitch. Sam, why would he keep this? Derek avoids the question. Woods later. Sam and Derek argue outside. Branches snap nearby. They freeze. A shadow moves between trees. A heavy, wet breathing. Then silence. Cabin, midnight. Power flickers. Door slams open. Wind howls through the hall. A voice outside, distorted. Voice. Little pig, let me in. The door shutters under impact. Wood splinters. A massive claw punches through. Screams. News montage. Reporters. Police tape. Blood and snow. Reporter. Authorities confirm 4 students killed by what appears to be a large animal. Survivors. Derek and Sam. Derek's house, night. Derek shakes. Sam. It wasn't a bear. Derek. Stop. Sam. It stood on 2 legs. It was wearing pants. Silence. Sam. Condé. It was a werewolf. Derek laughs nervously, then stops. Sam. He's spitting. Whose cabin was it? Derek's eyes widen. Derek. Mitch was out of town. Sam. Was he? Investigation montage. Sam checking Mitch's calendar. Full moon dates circled. Derek staring at old newspaper clippings about his father's hunting accident. Sam attempting to see Mitch's back for wounds. Nothing. Hotel room, night. Uncle Charlie sits across from Derek and Sam. Shadows cover half his face. Charlie, your father didn't die in a hunting accident. Derek freezes. Derek, what are you talking about? Charlie leans forward. Charlie, I saw him die. Beat. Charlie, Condé. It wasn't a bear. Lightning flashes outside the window. His eyes reflect something feral. The truth. Charlie reveals. 7 years ago, Derek's father was attacked during a hunting trip. Not by an animal. By someone he trusted. Someone who survived. Someone who changed. Charlie. The curse doesn't just kill. It passes on. Derek processes. Sam. So Mitch killed your father. And now? Charlie. Now it's hunting again. Another howl in the distance. Closer this time. Charlie slowly locks the hotel room door. Full moon rises. Mitch stands alone in the backyard. Bones crack. Skin tears. His scream morphs into a howl. Inside the house, Derek hears it. Sam grabs the axe from the garage. Hotel room, night. Dim light. Curtains drawn. Charlie sits across from Derek and Sam. His hands tremble. Charlie, I saw the thing kill him. And I know it's the same thing that killed your friends. Derek stares, stunned. Derek, how? Charlie exhales. Flashback. Africa. Night, 7 years ago. Campfire. Safari tents. Laughter. Younger Mitch. Derek's father, Scott. Charlie. Charlie, your dad and Mitch were friends. We went on safari in Africa. Mitch was the big hunter. Brush rustles. Scott walks in a tall grass. A monstrous roar. Screaming. Charlie runs through brush. He finds Scott, being torn apart by a massive, wolf-like creature standing upright. The creature turns. Yellow eyes. Charlie fires. The bullet hits its shoulder. It howls and disappears into darkness. Back to hotel room. Charlie. When I got back to camp, Mitch was gone. Came back hours later. Said he got lost. Beat. Charlie, Condi. He had a wound on his shoulder. The next morning it was gone. Silence. Sam. You're saying Mitch is the thing? Charlie nods. Charlie. And I did nothing. I won't make that mistake again. Derek looks physically ill. Derek's house. Later. Tension thick as smoke. Derek confronts Mitch. Derek, you killed my father. Mitch laughs softly. Mitch, that's a heavy accusation, kid. Derek slams DNA report on table. Derek, human, animal, canine markers. Mitch's smile fades. Mitch, you shouldn't have gone digging. Beat. Mitch, Condi. You think I enjoy this? He circles Derek. Mitch, on the full moon, I have to change. But stress, anger, betrayal, that brings it out too. He leans close. Mitch, whispering. And you brought those kids to my cabin. Derek recoils. Garage night. Derek grabs a shotgun. Derek, if I shoot you in the head? Mitch shrugs. Mitch, maybe you should try. Derek can't pull the trigger. Mitch smirks. Mitch, you're weak. Just like Charlie. Highway night. Sam races toward the cabin on a motorcycle. Phone pressed to her ear. Sam. Derek, don't go alone. Static. The full moon rises. Bear Mountain cabin night. Wind howls. Derek stands outside the cabin, armed with bow and improvised arrows tipped with steak knives. Sam pulls up beside him. Sam. This ends tonight. A shadow moves between trees. Bones snap. Skin stretches. Mitch transforms. Massive, towering, formatted with blood. The werewolf steps into moonlight. Arrows fire. One hits. Another. The creature keeps coming. It smashes through cabin wall. With splinters. Sam swings an axe. Lands a blow. The beast staggers. Derek grabs shotgun. He looks at Sam. She nods. Sam. Do it. The werewolf lunges. Derek fires directly into its skull. Silence. The creature collapses. Fur recedes. Mitch lies human again. Lifeless. Derek lowers the gun. Shaking. Cabin dawn. Police lights in the distance. Sam and Derek sit on the steps. Exhausted. Alive. Sam. You okay? Derek. I don't know. He stares at the rising sun. Police evidence room day. Bagged evidence. Among it a vial labeled Cowie DNA sample. A faint scratch mark appears on the inside of the plastic. A distant howl echoes.